Hi, this is Dr. Viteri from the Genesis Life Wellness Center right here in the beautiful Bronx, New York. And on today's segment of The Truth About Chiropractic, I'd like to dispel some of the rumors or some of the negative connotations that people may have about chiropractors, especially when we're called or referred to as we're not real doctors. And that's like kind of a strange statement because usually it's our medical colleagues that are trying to tell our patients or label us that we're inferior or uneducated. And the truth is, when I first got out of school about 30 years ago, I'd be awful mad when a medical professional would say that, or somebody who was educated in the healthcare field, or even when patients would say that. They would say, oh, my medical doctor told me that you're not a real doctor. And what does it mean to be a real doctor? You see, my idea of a real doctor is somebody who's going to sit down and speak with you and try to find out whatever's causing your health problem. And the second thing I think a real doctor does is once they figure out and diagnose what's wrong, they can come up with a solution to correct your problem, to remove whatever's causing your health problem. See, that to me is a real doctor. Now, when the medical profession says that a chiropractor is not a real doctor because we don't prescribe drugs to cover up symptoms and leave the cause there, that we don't do surgeries to remove body parts instead of naturally trying to figure out methods to make them heal, I'm not sure if that's a real doctor. You see, the education that we go through as chiropractors is very similar to that of a medical doctor, except where they learn how to give drugs and do surgical procedures. We're learning how to correct the imbalances or what they call the subluxations in the spine. Sometimes we hear from people that say, well, my insurance company doesn't cover it, what you do, so maybe it's not really legitimate. Well, insurance companies, well, they're kind of prejudicial against chiropractors. Why? I'm not sure, but maybe it's because the pharmaceutical companies and the medical organizations, for every dollar we lobby in the political action committee, well, they lobby maybe about 500,000 or 600,000. So we really can't compete at that range. But when it comes to, well, listen, you don't give drugs to patients or you don't prescribe things. Well, you know what? We don't prescribe things. As a matter of fact, I hope we never prescribe things because our field of healthcare is designed to naturally help you get well, to find out what's causing the problem. Now, if you're not sure about what a chiropractor does, I'll give you just a brief explanation. We understand that the brain controls the entire body. We understand that the spinal cord goes from the brain through your spine and nerves that go to every muscle, organ, and gland in your body. So if there's a segment of your spine that's not in the proper position, not articulating correctly, well, there's a good chance that that bone may be pressing on that nerve or causing some type of inflammation in that area, irritating the communication of the nerve signal from the brain to the body. And once that occurs, whatever's at the end of that nerve, be it a muscle, organ, or gland, it's going to be compromised. So what we simply do is correct the position, correct the movement of that abnormal or subluxated vertebrae, and allow the body to get well. It's simple, it's natural, it's effective, and by the way, I guess we're real doctors. God bless. You have a wonderful day.